very, very early.
Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, my name is Vicky, I'm a 40-something-year-old and I live in Sydney, Australia. I just got out of bed and I'm excited to be spending the day with you. Here I'm brushing my teeth, putting on castor oil, which is nature's Botox. And I'm sharing all my beauty secrets with you today. I'm always trying to be quick with this because I want to go outside and watch the sunrise. This thing I got in Austria. This thing I got from my previous ex's sister and I love it, it's very refreshing. And now, time to watch the sunrise. It is very healthy to see the sunrise every morning. It sort of tells your body that it's time to wake up. So the sun is not quite up yet. I'm watering the plants, or what's left of them. And here we are. The sun is finally rising. Let's make the bed real quick. Of course, there's always a tortoise. Here we go. And now hydration. Not just for the plants, but also for me. Very important. Taking my yoga mat outside and doing a brief morning meditation. Writing into my gratitude journal because I've got lots of things to be grateful for. So let's write them all down. Counting my blessings here. Of course, I'm grateful for YouTube. Now, my morning workout. Of course, with YouTube. I used to be that girl scrolling through my phone first thing in the morning while still in bed with my eyes barely open for an hour or more. Now, my phone stays in flight mode for at least an hour or two. And instead I watch the sunrise, meditate, do my gratitude journaling and exercise, as you can see here.
So, you're going to sit back to where the tension is on the low abs, back is straight, we're twisting, and coming back.
And only when I'm done with all that is when I switch on my phone. So I used to have this morning routine for the last, let's say, 2 or 3 years. However,
use that supporting leg for balance.
Back in the day, I used to get up like at 9 or 9:30 because I'm a musician, so that was my excuse. But now I try to sleep early whenever I can and I get up at 6 or 6:30 at the latest. Well, let's have a shower. Not for you to see. I've got a new shower screen, by the way. More about that a bit later in the video. Oops. And now, time for my pineapple juice. I'm a pineapple juice addict. It is supposed to be very healthy. And my body's just craving it. So that's why I'm having it every single morning with my cold pressed juicer. It's a bit tough to cut it sometimes. I guess it adds to my morning exercise routine and it takes a while. But we got there in the end. And now, an hour or two of work. I lost track of time. And soon I will be ready to speak. Good morning, guys! Something very exciting. I've got a mic, so I hope my sound is very professional now. After 7 million hours of editing, at least that's what it feels like. I think it was like 3 hours. I finally finished my Vienna video and I'm gonna upload it now. This is what it looks like when I upload a video. Grab it and we put it here. And that's it. And now let's see how many hours it's gonna take. And while it's uploading, I'm finally gonna have breakfast. It says 0% right now. And then after breakfast, we're gonna make a thumbnail for this video and put it live. And then Viola practicing, and then later on we will explore Barangaroo because I haven't been there for a while and there's a new casino and it just opened and it's like a brand new building and it looks very fancy, so we shall check that out. And of course I have to have YouTube on during breakfast. YouTube, if you want to sponsor me, please do so. I'm a big fan. Alrighty then, YouTube. Something inspirational, something like her. House of Vibrations, I really like her, check her out. She says shift now. I'm gonna shift now during breakfast.
In an endless cycle where no matter what you're doing.
Making tea with filtered water and preparing the ingredients for my porridge. Getting my teapot ready, which I got from T2, just like the tea itself. Also this beautiful cup I found in the lobby of my building. Someone was getting rid of it and I love it. This is almond and coconut milk. And quick oats, vanilla essence, then we put a little bit of banana into the porridge, which makes it sweeter and just gives it some extra flavor. Tiny little bit of maple syrup and a little bit of vanilla protein powder. Topping it with raspberries, chia seeds, and some healthy, I think it's almond meal, but I'm not sure. And there's my T2 green tea, green rose. Yay! Time for breakfast. The most important meal of the day. And of course I'm watching YouTube while having breakfast. I love my green tea, what can I say? And this has uploaded. And we will put on the mute because of my neighbors hating me. Okay, that's enough now. Let's go outside. Welcome to this vlog of pure luxury. Hi, I am at the Crown Casinos, which is the new casino that we've got here in Sydney. So I think it's safe to say that this is the most beautiful tea house in Sydney. It's also very new, and I just ordered a very fancy tea, so let's see. But yeah, absolutely beautiful and not crowded. The lights here are so flattering. Alrighty, I wanted to check out the casino, and it's only high rollers and there's no slot machines. So it's too fancy for me, but let's see what the hotel is like. I will ask now how much it is to stay here for a night. I'd really love to check out like the pool and spa area and everything. So this is the lobby. The plan was to come here for a quick little gamble because the casino just opened, but it's only a high rollers casino. So not for me, I'm not a high roller yet. It's also a very, very, very fancy hotel. So I just asked at the lobby here if maybe, because I have a travel channel and I do review luxury hotels, if I could get a complimentary stay. One can always ask, in return for a very glowing review, which I'm sure it will be because I'm sure it is super fancy. What I got was a water, unfortunately plastic bottled, can't have it all. But it didn't sound as if they can't do it. She spoke to the manager, the girl at the reception, but I need to contact the marketing team, which I will definitely do. I will keep you guys posted, so who knows? It will be on my travel channel, obviously, but there might be a whole video about how amazing this place is. I've checked, the rooms are like around $600 per night for the cheapest room. But I mean cheap, it is super fancy and I absolutely do want to stay here. So we'll see how that goes. This is Barangaroo. It's a very new area in Sydney and it's very, very, very fancy. If you want to live here, you have to pay top dollar. I want to live here, but I don't want to pay top dollar. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful here. I want to share this with you guys. So I was sitting in the lobby at a fancy bench there in this very fancy place, and a guy was walking past, like a group of guys, 3 guys, but one of them was staring at me, like he was like 2 meters in front of me, and he was staring at me as if he knew me, And I have very bad facial recognition, so I was staring back because I was like, am I supposed to know him? Because he was like literally staring at me. And he kept staring and walking past. And then he just said really loud, "You are gorgeous." And I was like, okay. I was really confused. I was like, is he serious or what's going on? And then he was like, "Français?" And I was like, no. And then he was like almost at the exits by that time, and he was like still turning back and then like screaming Italian, and I was like, no. And by that time he was out of the door, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, this is weird. But hey, I mean, it was a compliment, and that was actually very nice. And he was young and good looking, so I don't know. Maybe he had bad eyesight. I don't know. I actually wanted to be home by now because it is 5:30. And the other incident was I had my shower screen redone because it was absolutely horrible. Like, my whole bathroom is horrible, but at least having the shower screen redone with a modern one that doesn't have mold is already a big improvement. So the shower screen guy asked if I have kids. So apparently it's only kids who have baths in Australia. Like, I love to have my baths, and I don't need to have kids in order to need a bathtub. But anyway, so he was asking me if I have kids. And I said, no, God, no. And he said, yeah, maybe one day it will come. And I was like, dude, do you have any idea how old I am? I didn't say that, but I was just, wasn't sure how to react to that. And I wanted to show you how we map Australia, or actually how we map the world here in Australia. Yes, we put Australia in the middle in our maps. I'm walking home with all the people who have actual jobs, office people, not content creators and freelance musicians like me. And there is Wynyard Station. I've never seen this entrance. Barangaroo has really good connections actually with public transport. Maybe I shall move here. I always want to move everywhere. But it's nice. I haven't been to Barangaroo in a while, and I have to say, thumbs up for me. Maple syrup, where are you? $10. So that was fun. I meant to just go outside for like an hour because I've been editing all day, and I meant to practice viola in the afternoon, but now it's already very late, past 6 p.m. and I'm starving. So I think I'm gonna cook and eat and do some serious practicing tomorrow. Yes, I've been naughty, but it was so much fun to go to Barangaroo and exploring an area that I don't know that well. And you guys might be here for the Sydney content, so please subscribe if you enjoyed that, and maybe even give it a thumbs up. And I will go home and cook now. I was craving a schnitzel after editing the Vienna video.